Ready to check out 18 of the wildest national parks on Earth? These spots are insane. Montenegro's Lovćen National Park is a stunner. Black mountains rise up, with Njegoš's tomb at 1,057 meters, giving you views over Kotor Bay. Wolves prowl the forests, and the trails are steep but epic. It's this tough, beautiful spot that feels like Montenegro's soul. Croatia's Plitvice Lakes National Park. You're walking these wooden paths right over the water, with Veliki Slap dropping 78 meters like it's showing off. Bears and deer are out there in the woods, and the whole place feels alive. It's a UNESCO star for a reason. Every corner's a photo op. "16 lakes, all this unreal turquoise color, connected by waterfalls that never quit." California's Yosemite National Park is the big one. Half Dome and El Capitan are these insane granite walls climbers obsess over them. Yosemite Falls drops 739 meters. And the sequoias in Mariposa Grove? Thousands of years old. Wander the valley, spot a bear. It's the classic American wilderness flex. kicking off in Georgia with Kazbegi National Park. The trails take you through meadows and past Gergeti Trinity Church, this old stone chapel just chilling under the cliffs. On the way, you'll hit the Russia-Georgia Friendship Monument. It's this funky Soviet arch with killer views of the valley. Locals call this area Kivi, and it's got that untamed mountain vibe you can't fake. "123 little limestone dots in the sea. Snorkel the reefs, chill on Quezon Island's beach, or climb Governor's Island for a view that's pure postcard. Locals say a giant cried these islands into being. True or not, it's a tropical blast you won't forget." Over in Turkey, Göreme National Park is like nowhere else. These weird rock towers, fairy chimneys look straight out of a sci-fi movie. People carved homes and churches into them way back, and you can still see the paintings inside. Best part? Hop in a hot air balloon at dawn floating over this crazy landscape is unreal. It's history meets wild geology, all in one shot. Utah's Zion National Park is a total game changer. These massive sandstone walls, red, white, some 2,000 feet high tower over you. Trails like Angel's Tight Canyon. It's rugged, it's epic, and the sunsets here are next level. Thailand's Khao Sok National Park is jungle goals. You've got limestone cliffs popping out of Chao Lan Lake. Stay in a floating hut and wake up to that. It's older than the Amazon, packed with monkeys, hornbills, even those stinky Rafflesia flowers. Kayak to a cave or hike to a waterfall. It's hot, sweaty, and 100% wild. Iceland's Vatnajökull National Park is ice on steroids. This glacier's the biggest in Europe, covering volcanoes that could blow any day. Check out the ice caves blue as Hekk or Jökulsárlón, where icebergs just float around like art. Skaftafell's got hikes with waterfalls and cliffs. It's cold, it's raw, and it's like stepping into a frozen apocalypse. Poland's Tuchola Forest National Park is chill but awesome. Think huge pine forests, 7 quiet lakes, and bison wandering around, yeah, actual bison. The Barda River's perfect for a canoe trip, and there are these ancient yew trees, some 600 years old. It's not flashy, but it's got this deep, peaceful vibe that sticks with you. Croatia's Krka National Park is waterfall central. The river's alive with fish and birds, and the trails keep you right in the action. It's a summer must-do. Old mills and stone bridges are scattered around, like a history lesson with your hike. Spain's Teide National Park on Tenerife is volcanic madness. Mount Teide's 3,718 meters, tall highest in Spain, and the whole place looks like Mars with craters and lava flows. Hike through pine woods or stargaze at night. It's a UNESCO hotspot for that. Locals say it's sacred, and you feel it standing there. Iceland's Thingvellir National Park is wild. You're walking where two continents split. The rift's right there, and Silfra's water is so clear you can dive it. Vikings set up their parliament here 1,000 years ago, and Golden Falls is just down the road. It's geology and history, smashing together total bucket list stuff. Guyana's Kayatur National Park hides Kayatur Falls, 226 meters of pure power, 5 times taller than Niagara. You're in the jungle, mist everywhere, spotting weird birds and frogs. Getting there's a mission plane or a hardcore trek, but that roar when you arrive? Unreal. It's raw Amazon energy. Vietnam's Nguyen Chua National Park is a sleeper hit. Mountains crash into the sea, with coral reefs and turtle beaches below. Monkeys swing through the trees, and trails lead to Vinh Hai Bay, stupidly pretty. It's off the radar, rugged, and feels like a secret you're in on. Slovenia's Triglav National Park is alpine gold. Mount Triglav's the king at 2,864 meters. Locals love it. Lake Bohinj is this perfect mirror, and the Socha River's so blue it hurts. Hike, ski, or just soak in the views from Vogel. It's the Julian Alps doing their thing, and it's gorgeous. Utah's Bryce Canyon National Park is Hoodoo Central, these weird rock spires in reds and pinks. Hike the Navajo Loop. Catch sunrise at Bryce Point. It's like the Earth's showing off. Paiute stories say they're petrified giants. Erosion or magic, it's a trippy spot that hooks you. Israel's Caesarea National Park mixes old vibes with ocean waves. Roman ruins think aqueducts, and a theater sit right by the Med. Herod built it 2,000 years ago. Now you can dive the underwater harbor or walk the Crusader walls. Sunset here is money, history, and sea in one frame. These 18 parks, absolute legends. From jungles to glaciers, they're calling your name. Pick one, get out there, and tell us about it. Hit subscribe. We've got more trips lined up. Let's keep exploring.